What's going on everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Rangers Crew Mode. Let's head right into it. We're starting off this game away to Hockley. The lineup we have Welling, Ruther in goal, Trevelyan, Super Wilson and Wallace at the back four. Crooks and Delalem in front of them with Dodo and Mackay away, Fletcher and Gill up top. Let's head into it. Now match highlights between the Hearts and Rangers. Let's get into it. A penalty here for Hearts, one man gets up. And one man smashes that one and it's Hearts 1, Rangers 0. Gale finds Dodo, he stretches behind Fletcher, it's gone in! Hamilton! Right Gale with it here, it's a through pass to Dodo, and Dodo smashes that one in! It's half Midlothian 1, Rangers 3. Robbie Muirhead steps up for a penalty, and he smashes into the bottom left, filling Welling. Dodo it's crossed in, Ibrahim it's off the bar there and then header. Ibrahim's header didn't go anywhere. Wendass with it here. He's found Fletcher, and Fletcher finishes that one into the corner! Hearts of Midlothian 2, Rangers 2 to 4, Coaches go 7 shots to 5, 6 in pockets, 5 in Rangers' favour. Man of the match went to Fletcher getting 2 goals, Crooks getting 1 and Dodo also getting 1. 2 assists from Fletcher and 1 from Wendass. Best player for part of Midlothian was Robertson on the right hand side, who was one of our youth graduates. One man Muirhead was and now we have this game at home, 2 Park Pistol. Let's take this one lineup's the same, it's 3 days later in 7 minutes. Welling, Ruther in goal, Trevelyan, Suter, Wilson and Wallace the back 4, Crooks, Delalem in front from Dodo and Mackay at wide, which has been injured. And Halliday coming down from, and Fletcher and Gale up top. Delalem scores 17 minutes in, and we went 3-0. Delalem 1 for Wendass. Now let's and now we've got this game at home to Aberdeen in the league. Let's head right into it. The lineup. Again. Now match highlights between Rangers and Aberdeen. Let's get a chance here for Aberdeen. McLean with it, and it's Niall McGinn, and McGinn with a strike and it's gone over. And now Ashley Fletcher found Delalem, it struck but it's saved there from Neil Alexander. And now Graham Shinnie with a chance here, and Welling Ruther makes a stretched out save there. Corner, it's headed away. Save again there. Now a corner for Aberdeen. McLean to the front post, and that's Taylor! It's headed over. Full time for Rangers 1, Aberdeen 0, 7 shots to 5, 5 in target to 2 in Rangers' favour. Dodo gets man of the match with the goal. Dodo assist. Best player for Aberdeen was Ash Taylor at the back. That's this game done. Now we've got the first leg of the quarterfinals of the Europa League, and we are away to Shakhtar Donetsk. Yeah, we're gonna win the Europa League this year. We're gonna win the Europa League this year. Yeah, that's my goal for this year. To win the Europa League next year, to get in the Champions League round of 16 at least. Anyway, our lineup: we've got Blaze in goals, Emmanuel, Cocker, Anua and Target at the back four. Much and Caddo in front of them, Fraser, Ayrton Fraser out wide, Bamford Abraham up top, let's now match between Shakhtar Donetsk and Rangers against Shakhtar. How we shot to the right to Ferreira, and Robles can't keep that out. It's Shakhtar Donetsk 1, Rangers 0. And now Ryan Fraser with a run across. He's found Fraser and he has the strikes coming. Chalker, making it 2-1 for Rangers. And now Much Abraham in his stretch, our chance to make it 3-1. The full time score 4-1 to Rangers. 8 shots to 6, 7 targets between Rangers' favour. Abraham gets man of the match, getting a goal as well as Fletcher, Ayr and Corker getting goals. Abraham win back with assists. Best player for Shakhtar was Gapinski, stroke Ferreira goal. As I said, Carroll went right to him. Assist game done, and there's other results in the Europe League quarter final. And now we've got the semi-final of the Scottish Cup and with away to Partick Thistle. Right into it. The lineup we're going to use with Whelan, Russell and goals, Reviding, Shooter, Wilson, Wallace in back four, Crichton, Galari in front of them, Roden, Mackay, Wedges. And now the final game of the play with the second leg of the quarterfinals of the Europa League at home to Shakhtar Donetsk. And we're getting to the 2 more games coming up, but they're 2 or 3 more games coming up, but because of this, and that's because of the split didn't happen. We would have had game this month, which we can went into the next month. But anyway, the lineup we have with going into this: Robles in goals, Emmanuel Corker targets back 4, Much Carroll in front of them, Ayr Fraser out wide, Bamford and Abraham up top. Let's head into it. The match highlights between Rangers and Shakhtar. Let's get into it. Abraham here. Now a chance for Shakhtar Donetsk. It's Marlos. Oh my gosh! Now a chance for Shakhtar. Match it to put head out right to Fred. Yeah, they scored of the goal for Shakhtar on the first leg. Nothing coming over. That's Luketski, and it's over. Not the best. Now what? This is dangerous play. Bamford always. The defender's lucky Bamford didn't get the goal. Rangers 1, Shakhtar 2, 8 shots to 14 targets to 2. I honestly didn't try that hard. I honestly did not try that hard because we won for 1 and somehow we were the better team. Abraham gets man of the match, getting the goal. The assist from Ayr, but star player for Shakhtar Donetsk, Tyson. Oh, no, it was Fred. No, it was Marlos. Fred get goals. Tyson got an assist. That's this game done, and there's other results in the league. And now we've got this game at home to St Johnstone in the league. As I said, there's 2 more games. St Johnstone at home and then Hamilton away, I think. The lineup is the second team: Whelan, Russell, Reviding, Shooter, Wilson and Wallace.